Today is the 9th of July, 2023. The time is 6:27 a.m. and this is my second video of this morning. The first one was at 4 something. But anyway, I woke up again to this energy going inside my body. I don't hear the food truck right now, but I know he don't have to make all that noise in order to send this stuff through those pipes. This morning when I woke up, I could hear it, and it had been running all night long. And it's probably still running, you just don't have it loud. But anyway, like I said, the food truck man is the one that is putting this stuff in me. Now I keep hearing people talking about there's going to be another V coming. I don't think that's what it is. I think what they're seeing is people getting sick from this hot energy. This energy is hot. I hear it. The food truck. I knew he had it, because he heard me talking. Some kind of way this man is connected to us inside this house. He see what goes on in here. And he probably not the only one. That's why they have all this energy in here. We are completely submerged under energy. Because they telling these people that we are terrorists. And that we are drug dealers. And I have people call me a witch. Because this is what they telling them, that I'm a witch. But they hide the witches. The witches are the one who comes after us. They work in sorcery. I don't think my eyebrows should be like that, puffed up like that. Like I said, these people is changing my face. I actually look older now than I did when I went to bed. Because they are dehydrating me. That's why I'm saying I don't think this is going to be a V. This is what it is. Because they dehydrating us. Because they saying only the people who are dehydrated are the ones who are going to catch this V. And have a fever. The fever is going to kill the people. They're going to start bleeding from the eyes, and I guess from the mouth and stuff. And this is what prophets saying they seeing. But what they seeing is murder. Just like the 19th thing, that was nothing but murder. Nothing but murder that our government is getting away with. Because they depopulating the earth. They want us off the earth, and whoever dies, they just dead. And that's what I believe. This next thing that the vegan that they're trying to create is gonna be murder again, because this stuff is coming out from under the ground, and they got all these people watching us, moving in and moving out, and all this type of stuff, but they under attack. The whole neighborhood is under attack because all this energy is coming out from under the ground in the whole neighborhood. They just got people attacking me, got them thinking they doing something, but they under attack. That idiot that's blowing up my stomach. This is what he has done to me. He did this to me. But he's under attack too. They don't have no more sense than to realize. You really think the government gonna have you killing people and you stay alive? They want all of us off the earth. I done been in 3 neighborhoods that's not even close together and was attacked. 3 different ones. And this is not, my eyebrows don't be puffed up like this here. They doing this to me. They got my cheeks all puffed up. But my eyebrows ain't like that. Ain't that right? But that puffiness right there on top of my eyebrows. So he's trying to make a clown out of me, I reckon. But that food truck man doing this to me. And I want to sue him if I can help, because I can't go to the police because they the one got him doing it. The sheriff department, the judges and the lawyers, all these people are involved in this here. And they doing it so that they won't get attacked, I guess. But they're all in secret societies. But anyway, I've heard 3 different people who are supposed to be prophetic saying that, but they seen people bleeding from the eyes and the mouth and the ears because they being dehydrated. They're gonna have fever. The hotter the fever get, the I guess the worse they get. But it is the fever that's gonna kill them. And but see, that's not what it is. I don't believe that's what it is. I believe this hot energy. What's the purpose of energy coming out under the ground? And this stuff is not just hot energy. It clings to you. This stuff they're putting in my body, it clings. My feet burn right now. That my feet is always burning. And they can make a gush. It's like a gush of hot energy. It just gush in my foot. But they can just make my whole leg burn. I don't know how they do it. I don't understand it. All I know is what I am experiencing. And I've been trying to tell people this because if you sit back and not say nothing, just want to keep thinking I'm crazy, you are next. Because they're not going to stop at us. The ones that being tortured now. Because this going all the way, this is Obama that's leading this stuff. I saw him on a video where he said we are in a silent war. And the SES, which is the Senior Executive Service, are over this. And every alphabet government organization is up under the SES that Obama is leading. These people are murderers. They care nothing about the people. And when we vote, that's just a game. That's just something that they playing with. They're going to put in office who they want in office. This whole thing with Trump is nothing but a cover-up. Because Trump was going after them about pedophilia. About them raping these children is Pizzagate. And how they ordering children through their emails. The FBI got this information, but see, the FBI part of it. You don't even hear nothing about Pizzagate no more. About these nasty grown people messing with little children. You don't hear nothing about that no more. They steady going after Trump about money. Like money is more important than the children being murdered and sacrificed. I mean, is anybody paying? Is everybody asleep? Is everybody asleep? That you don't see what's going on? That they completely stopped talking about the Pizzagate. Completely stopped talking about Pizzagate. And started going after Trump about money, about stuff that don't even make no sense. It don't make no sense. But they don't talk about Pizzagate because they don't care nothing about children. because they want to be able to go in your home. If you don't agree with a child, a little boy who want to say he's a little girl, and if you don't go along with it, they're going to come take your child from you, because they want to be able to take the children, and more likely it'll be black children the most that they kill, because that's what they're doing now. You got 30 children missing either in Missouri or Michigan or somewhere or another, all at one time. One time it was 300 children from Washington, D.C. How in the heck can all these children be missing at one time? At one time. And they always be black children. Just like you got all these black women missing. And you don't hear nothing on the news about it. You hear it on YouTube. But who all listen to YouTube? But you don't hear nothing in the mainstream news that come on TV that talks about this stuff. Because they not real either. The news people. And we keep sitting back. Because I know people, I'm going to tell you what people do. I don't know how many people watches my video when it's just me talking. But nobody, it might have one or two people that put, and this is on Facebook, I'm talking about Facebook, the people that know me. But because YouTube, it'll tell you how many people watch your videos. But I don't get no thumbs up or nothing like that. Only certain people. They always be the ones that give me a thumb up. But you'll see a whole lot of people have watched my videos. So I don't know if they target individuals or just gang stalkers watching my videos. I do know gang stalkers do watch my videos. But people who actually know me is on Facebook. And they don't say nothing about the videos. But see, all my children is grown. My grandchildren is grown. I got great-grands coming up now. And I care about what happens to my great-grands. I care about what happened to my grands. I care about what happened to my daughters who's still living. Because what type of atmosphere they're going to have to breathe? Do they going to have to wear those gas masks? Because the air is so poison for us humans. Keep thinking they not other things here other than us. They look like us, but they ain't us. They're trying to get rid of us. That's why they create all this stuff that'll kill us. They ain't killing them. It's killing us, though. And they the ones that holding the job in high places. See, when you can really see things, see what's going on, that you really woke. Because these crowds that's talking about they woke. No, you is not woke, honey, because you don't even know what's going on. You woke about things that don't even matter. Because that stuff comes from the demonic realm. But I always talk about they woke, but you in a nightmare. Because you don't know the truth. You still going off of stuff that the Egyptians did. And the people in the past that got stuff from the fallen angels. Doctrines of demons. This is the stuff that y'all promoting. And you got followers too. Whole lot of them. Y'all gonna just lead people straight to hell. Because you don't know what's going on in the world. These people can aid you by the time you go to sleep and you wake up. I have to do a lot of work on my skin to keep my skin looking some kind of way. Cause that that make me look like I'm a clown. And they do it while I'm asleep. Eat my cheeks, my face. My stomach. This is what that food truck man is doing to me, because because evidently he not happy with himself. Only a person who's not something that ain't human, for one thing. And if he's human, I really get a weird feeling from this man. And I never been close to him. I don't even know how he look. All I know is he's a black man. He walk funny. To me, he do. But I get a weird feeling from him. A really weird. I don't think he's human. I really don't. I really don't. Did he know that I am recording him? Recording the sound of that truck. But I don't be outside when I do it. I just sticks my hand out the door with my cell phone. But he knows that I'm doing it. Because I'm telling you, they can see in this house. They see everything we do. They actually can hear what we talk about. That's why they keep all of them, keep you surrounded by these things. And the people who are human, that was already living in the neighborhood, I don't know if they always be human. I don't know. I don't know if they change these people. I do know that they doing something to us at nighttime, because the sky be full of aircrafts. They might not allow you to see, because they had the lights cut off. They'll cut the lights on though. Because I have went outside, I might see one aircraft, and I start looking up in the sky. Then I see another one. They start cutting the lights on so that I can see. I see something move across the sky, just like that, just that fast. I actually seen the moon move like that. That's why I know that the moon not real and the sun not real. I don't know what they did with the sun that God created and the moon that God created. But then what we looking at is not it. That ain't the real sky. I have no idea how these people can do, or these things, these fallen angels or aliens or whatever you want to call them, how they doing what they do. I know they have the ability, they have the knowledge, and this is what they be calling the secret knowledge, esoteric knowledge. Only the secret societies, certain people, small groups of people knew this esoteric knowledge. But now it's they letting everybody get in it, because they need your help. They need people help to help get this stuff spreaded, so that they God, which is the Antichrist, can show up. There must be a certain time or a certain thing that's supposed to happen before the Antichrist show himself. Actually, we probably already been seeing him. I think we've been seeing him. But for him to actually receive his powers from his daddy, Satan. there must have to be a certain climax of evil. But anyway, like I said, I don't think this is going to be a fever. I think it's going to be energy. It's going to be in people because it clings, like I'm telling you, it clings to you. When this stuff cling to my feet, I have the hardest time getting my feet to stop burning. It don't blister you, but it burns the crap out of you. It be all in my body, burning me, especially right up in my throat. That's like why my neck be hanging like a turkey neck. I do a lot of work to my neck and my face because they be dehydrating me, and then my skin be feel like there's some kind of powdery stuff on me. So I have to do a lot of work. But I can't get this weight down. But I detox practically every day. But my stomach is not going down. It's getting bigger and bigger. And it scares me because I don't know if this is something that's going to come alive, that's going to eat through me. I don't know what this is. What's the purpose of swelling my stomach up so big? Putting all this weight on me. I'm like 4 sizes bigger than what I should be. That's why I had that swing top on for my birthday, because I knew I wanted to take me a picture, because that's my 65th birthday, and I wanted to look nice. But I couldn't look as nice as I wanted to because all this weight is on me. So I brought that top, which was I ain't never in all my life wore extra large. That was the extra large. I brought me some extra large tops to help cover my belly. And I think I did a good job of hiding my stomach in that top that I had on. And my hair, it be just dry. And it feel like that whatever it is that they doing to me, it makes my scalp just itch like crazy. It just itch. And they just dry out my hair. And them people that just moved over there in that house that they've been fixing on for God knows how long. I went outside to pick a package up. And there was a lot of people over there. And I went outside to pick a package up off of the porch. And I heard this woman say, aiming at her hair, and yesterday I went outside to, what did I go outside to do? Oh, to check my rose, because I brought me some rose bushes, and they look like they dead. They never did do nothing. And I spent quite a bit of money on those rose bushes that I ordered from the QVC, but they ain't did nothing. Look like they might have messed up through the mail. But anyway, while I was outside, I just happened to see a flash. There was some women getting something out of their cars. And a lot of time I don't go outside because when I go outside, people be attacking me and shooting me with something. You don't even have to see it. They don't have to be outside. They do stuff by remote control. But yesterday, cause I wanted to see what was going on with my roses, and so I went outside and I just happened to stand up and I saw a flash. But I can't say 100% that there was an attack on me, because I haven't really looked at the computer. I mean the security system yet. I did see see some of it, but I couldn't tell. But if I could tell that they actually attacked me with that flash, I'm gonna put it on video. Um, and the people in the bike, they not. I ain't gonna say. I ain't even gonna say because then they'll do something. But I'm seeing new people have moved in on this street because like I said, there was some women taking some packages uh, out of the car. Them people knew, and they white. There used to be black people that lived there, and like I said, they'll move people in and they'll move people out. These people is like migrants. They come and they'll be there for a while and then they'll leave. What's the purpose of that? I don't know. I don't know if they do that to keep them from knowing who the people are or whatever. But you got some people like the house where we was staying at. There was a man across the street. He had 2 black cars. Now he was there for 2 years. I think it was 2 years. And then some other people, the police that gang stopped me at the grocery store was over there, and they sold those cars. I got that on video too. That's how I know that these people be watching me. They got a way that they watches us in this house, and they text the people, because the guy that was across the street with the man came to pick the cars up. So I guess they were getting ready to move. And I was looking out the window, and he got a text, and he looked down at the phone like that. I guess he read the text, and then he looked right at me. And then he let the man that was picking up the car, what you call them people that the tow truck, tow truck man, let him know that I was looking out the window. But I had him on video because I had my camera up, and I got that on, still got it on video. I be trying to, I don't get everything because sometimes I just be so weak and tired, and I miss because it don't stay on my system for so long, and I be so tired that I don't get everything. By the time it leave, I be done missed it. But like I said, they watches everything that we do in this house, and I do believe they put it on people monitors where they can see what go on it. Because I do believe that man right there that put that food truck is seeing inside this house. And if you can look out there by the front door, all I see is energy all the way up to the ceiling. And this is what we're living in. This energy is all the way up to the ceiling. And the energy outside is up high as the trees. And I'm going to do another video because last night, when I woke up last night about 4 something, and I went to use the bathroom, there was something going on out there. Normally, that stuff don't go out there. Well, I can't say that. Because they weren't even the same thing. Because the other thing, they look more like orbs. This here, I'm wondering if this smart does. Because if I go outside, I don't see nothing. I can feel something weird going on, but you don't see nothing. But because of the cameras can pick it up. But they were doing all kinds of stuff out there last night. And I had this, before I even went to bed, I just had this weird feeling that witches had gotten together. I felt like the witches had come together, and they was what they uh, call them prayers or whatever you call witch prayers or whatever incantations. I just had that feeling, and then I wake up to see all this stuff. I'm a video that too, and I'm gonna post it. Sometimes I don't post all the videos, but I think I may post this one. Cause like this one I did this morning, I didn't post it. I mean, I probably won't post that one that I did at 4 o'clock, because when I do them early like that, it be so dark. It be really dark, and you can't see me that good. I did cut. Oh, excuse me. I did cut that light down on, but it was still kind of dark. But there was some weird stuff going on out there last night. And then my daughter let the dogs go out to use the bathroom. And see, you can't see it. You can't see it, but you can feel it. And that's why I'm wondering, is this dust? It's coming from out of this house? I'm telling you, whenever I sweep, if I swept yesterday and I sweep again today, I'm sweeping up piles of dirt. I'm talking about up under stuff, up under the chairs. Because I sweep up under, I move these chairs and sweep out money, and they be dirt all up under the chairs, under the beds, where there ain't nobody walking. And I think this is smart dust. I really do. Spying on us. And when you see that stuff floating out there in the atmosphere, it's coming. It look like it's coming from out of this house. That's why I wonder if this smart dust, because they do have a smart dust on the matrix. Those machine-looking things that go down when they down under the ground, and those machine-looking things that represent the smart dust. There's a black lady is the one who created the matrix, and she created some other stuff that they took. Was it Lord of the Rings? I think it might be Lord of the Rings that they actually took from her. So I saw her on a show where she was talking about the books that I was surprised that she created those things, because she did a really good job. But especially Lord of the Rings, I think she's the one that did Lord of the Rings. And they're always taking stuff that black people created, because there are a lot of stuff that's been created in this world. The whole entire world was created by black people. But see, black people didn't patent. They didn't patent stuff. They didn't try to take ownership of something. They just created it in the share. But then you got other people who will learn from the black people, and then they'll patent it, and though they the one created it. But anyway, I think I've been on here long enough, so I just wished I had the money to get my sister out of this house. She got the money, but they got it. Because you can't tell me that them people that got her money is part of this. But see, me trying to fight them by myself, because that's what it'll be, me by myself. Because ain't nobody else going to do nothing. Because when I was telling my family that we need to give her some help, only one person out of the whole family got her some help. We started taking her to court. But it wasn't my idea to take her to court. I was talking about getting her away from these people, put her in alcohol, a place where they couldn't get her no alcohol because they was taking her to the liquor store or either by bringing her liquor. And this woman mind bad. This woman is sick. But they would get her drunk so they can steal her money. They stole over $200,000 from her. And they're going to answer for that too. Whoever got that money and did whatever you did with getting her drunk, seeing she already got some problems, you will answer for what you did to my sister. And then her ex-husband tried to put it on me, trying to say I stole her money. And like I said, if I'd have stole over $200,000, I had a house and a car. He the one riding around with new cars and stuff. I ain't got nothing. I don't even have a wagon. What I got is a great big belly, and now they working on my eyebrows. I'm wondering what they trying to make me look like. Got my cheeks puffed up. You could tell this puffed right there. Now they're working on my eyebrows. And the dentist did something to my face. He's an African. I can't even pronounce his name. I probably have to look at it. Because I don't have a problem with calling out names. I don't have a problem with telling. Because that woman, there was some woman that was at the dentist's office. And I could look at her and tell, I knew what she would get ready to do. I don't know why I didn't take her picture. By the way she was acting, I could tell like she was maybe FBI or something. From the sheriff department. I knew she was from something. Because she was acting all man, like, you know how some women have that mannish act? Acting like they're important. They don't have that little feminine act. But want to act masculine. That's how she was, a white lady or Spanish or something. She wasn't black. But anyway, she went back there, and I had been there, and they called her name back there first. So I knew she was going not to get her work on her teeth. And so I can't remember if it was the next time I went back, because I had to go get some teeth. Because they chopped in my head so much. These people can touch you. They can hurt you. And Obama said it's a non-touch. That's what they be saying, non-touch. It's a non-touch. It's called a non-touch wall. But it's silent weapons for quiet wars. I got the book. They even got a book that they go by. And I brought it off of Amazon. There are a lot of books about game stalking. The Pale Horse, Behold the Pale Horse, or something like that. I got a bunch of books over there that's dealing with game stalking. And they probably got even more. And what I've been going through, I need to write my own. So these people really been messing me up. Because at first they just start doing stuff to your health. So you think you having medical problems. Because way back in the 80s is when it started that I know of. Back in the 80s. The late 80s at that. Because I had already had my youngest daughter. And she was born in 84. And I started having problems with my heart beating too hard. And my heart would wake me out of my sleep. I could be sitting down talking and my heart would just start beating real hard. And my body would start jerking with my heartbeat. You could see my heartbeat in my whole entire body. And then I would start hearing sounds like somebody cooking in the kitchen, rattling pots and stuff that the other person don't hear. And I'm about to wonder about this guy because he was military. I remember him. He was from Charleston, South Carolina. We didn't ever go together. Nothing. We just were friends. Or at least I thought we were just friends. He used to come see me, but he never never trying to with me. We would just sit and talk. And I'm wondering, was I under attack by him? I'm just wondering. Because my heart just started beating real hard, but my body was jerking, but I could hear pots rattling. And I asked him, "Do you hear that?" And I think that's the last time he came to see me too. I don't know if because he thought I was crazy. Or was he the one attacking me? Somebody was attacking me. And I did go to a psychiatrist at the mental health in Lumberton. And the man, he wasn't even talking to me. He was on the phone, laughing and talking to somebody on the phone. So I'm wondering, was he talking to them and laughing at me? Because I'm thinking I'm hearing things, which I was hearing something, but they were making me hear it. I actually could hear my mama's voice calling my name, and that was her voice. My mama died in 1974. I had just turned 16 years old. But I heard my mama's voice calling my name. I heard other people. Sometimes it sounded like a bunch of people. And somebody was doing this to me. So they've been working on me a long time. They started with my bike. I started, because I used to walk everywhere I go. I just walk because I never had a car. But I got tired of asking people if they could take me someplace. But they could come ask me to do stuff with them. And I didn't just ask anybody. It was people that was, okay, there's one lady that always wanted me to do her hair. But if she take me somewhere, I got to put gas in the car. I never charge. There was this one guy, I used to feed him all the time and let him use my wash machine. Never charge. But anytime he take me to the store, I got to give him money. He dead and gone now, but still, until I decided I'm not doing it no more. Just because somebody come here and ask me to do something for them don't mean I got to do it. Then they don't. I got to pay them to do stuff for me. Because I don't like to charge people. That's just how I am. I just do it. And I use my product to do her hair. And then when I stopped doing it, because I wasn't feeling good, and she get mad because I'm telling her I don't feel well. So she catch an attitude instead of asking my daughter to do her hair. But you can ask my daughter, I really don't care. I can't just go to you and get you to do something for me without me having to pay you. And they be wanting to come to me because I don't charge. I just go ahead and do it and using my product for my hair. Just like I used to clean this lady's house up, and she would try to pay me. Really, there were two old ladies I used to clean up the house. I wouldn't charge them. And one of them had a bunch of boys staying there, and I had to clean up condoms. They so nasty, they would throw the condoms on the floor. But I wouldn't charge them. Because it didn't cost me nothing, I don't mind doing stuff to help people. But anyway, I don't even know how I got on that. Well, anyway, I reckon I need to get off of here. I am so dehydrated. And see, this me being dehydrated, like these people dehydrates me, I'll be the one that catch that V and be bleeding from the eyes and from the nose and the mouth and stuff. But I'm going to check my other pictures and stuff to see was my eyebrows puffed up like this. Because I think they just did this past morning. I ain't never noticed my eyebrows puffed up there like that. I know they doing that right there. So you don't even look the same as my other skin. Because they putting all this weight on me. But they puffing me up. Because the dentist put something in my mouth. I don't know if he put something in my mouth so that they can hear my conversations or what. But I do know he did something. I know he did something. And every single black woman that was working there was gone. That last day I went there, they won't not one black lady in there. Not even the one that helped him. And she was there from the first time I went there. Everybody that worked in there was black. All the workers were black except for one. I think she looked like she might have been Indian. But the last day I went there, they want not one black person there. Not even one but him. And he's African. I think they quit because they knew. Because the receptionist kept, I kept hearing her say, she know. And I heard him say, oh, that's just her paranoia. And she said, no, no, she know. And he kept saying, no, that's just her paranoia. No, I'm not, that's not my paranoia. I know. And I know it's all the way, it's going farther than the presidents, farther than the White House. It's going all the way up to the fallen angel children, a reptilian, whatever they are, the Illuminati, the families that own everything. And it may go further than them, you know. Where it do call you got Satan. But it may be something else that's higher in order than the Illuminati. So we don't even know who the Illuminati is. We heard of their names, but we ain't seen them. We don't know how they look. My nose is really itching. Oh, God. I ain't never seen them. I do know that you got two strings of beings. You got the strings of the fallen angel. Because even after the flood, the Bible said even after the flood, they were giants in the land. The giants come from the fallen angels mating with women. But see, I think they mutated from the giants until now they just look like that's probably why they know that ain't it. I'll get ready to say that's why they having sex with the human, but having sex with the humans, however they did it. So they had to be able to make themselves small because fallen angels are tall. Angels are tall. So they had to be able to make themselves look like a regular man to go inside the human women. And but they were Jack Goliath and his brother and his sons. And you got people, real tall people, even today. Even today. I know there's a tribe of Africans supposed to be the tallest people. But they some people taller than them up under the ground. I guarantee you. Under the ground, they some giants. And they gonna come out. All the whole hell gonna break loose when it's time. They got a time when all this stuff is gonna come and we're gonna see some stuff. Just like that woman, I don't know what her problem was. She said that they was the man with, and you don't find all the information no more. But anyway, she was talking about stopping this plane because there's some people back there, they ain't real. And there was a guy on there with a green hoodie on. But I tell you what, she come from I don't know exactly what she talking. But it won't right. She come from back there and she talking about y'all get off this plane. She telling her to get off the plane. And she said she getting off and I could hear a man talking bye. He might have should have been getting off too. There's too much stuff going on. There's too much stuff going on. All at once. And it's not just stuff that's just happening. This is stuff that's being done. It's being done. You got explosions, you got fires, and you got smoke. And smoke travels, releasing stuff in the atmosphere. Then you got the planes up in the sky with the chemtrails, and you got this crap coming out from under the ground that people can't see. Cause even my security system don't pick it up in the daytime. The only thing I can see in the daytime when it first starting to turn day, and my cameras change from night to day, you can see the reflections on the deck, and it looked like it's a reflection of water moving. The stuff is moving. The energy is moving, and you can see it against that red deck. But that's the only place you see it is on the red deck. But the thing is, you can see it. But at nighttime, when it starts turning from just before it turns from day to night, you can see all that energy out there. I can see it live, but when you try to play it back, you can't see it as like I do when I'm looking at it live on the security system. And there's a lot of energy out there, and it's not just this yard. That man across the street, he got a red fan. You can see it all over there on their house. You can see it on their fence. You can see it down the street. You can see it. You can just see it. But then once it changes, you can't see it as well. But the more I try to talk about it and let it be known, the more that food truck man is rushing his stuff in my body. And I done put all kind of stuff up under me. I even brought a grounded pillow, and I got a grounded mat. Ain't doing nothing. I sit on the grounded mat so this stuff won't go in my private area, but it don't stop nothing. It come right through. I done put flat pans. I done put that up under me, and I done put polyurethane choppers, which you chop your food up. I might have one of them under that. Wait a minute, it might be still up under there, but it come right through everything. Just you better believe they tested this stuff. No, it's not up under there now. You better believe they tested this stuff before they started putting it out there. They know what all it could go through. I don't use it wire. I don't use screen aluminum wiring. I put I don't wrap the food chopper thing. I wrapped it up in screen wiring and put it up under there. Nothing. Either my leather jackets, because they already messed my jackets up. I got about 2 or 3 leather jackets where they were shooting me. Mess my jackets up, and I don't try to wash them. I don't try to clean it, and I'll go away, but just come back right. When it's wet, if you wet it, it look like it's off, but it don't be off. And one of my jackets go to a skirt suit, and my blue leather jacket, that was my favorite one. That's the one I wore the most, and they just had little round circles. The people that stayed with the 2 black cars was the new people that got it, because they went and gutted their house. They went and put a new roof on it. They worked on their house, and they were this idiot with a red car. At a certain time, because that fake sun, it moved. It didn't just stay in one spot. And in the evening time, like about 5:30, it would be behind our house, doing all kind of crazy stuff. And the dude would come out to his car. He always had it parked right in front of our house, across the street. and he would go to his trunk. Then he'll go to the side, the passenger side, and do something. Then after a while, you will see like light coming up until you'll see like fire coming out the window, and then them cars will just start passing. You just start coming, meeting each other real fast, and then you'll see like the reflections from the sun or the reflections from the car, because it look like that light from the car look like the reflection from the sun, but it's not. It's something that's inside the car, and you'll start seeing light bouncing, because they'll be coming real fast down that street. They did this almost every day. And then one day, they were doing it that day. But the red car won't there though. They were just them. Every day they did that. They just start flying, meeting each other. They started coming down, and I was looking, but it was getting light, then it get dark. I'm looking at cause see on at those cameras, my security system was different. I went on the site and I could see what's going on, and it would get dark and it would get light, it would get dark. I said, what in the world is the sun doing out there? So I went to my sister's bathroom, because in her bedroom was the bathroom. So I was looking out the window, and the sun would stop shining. It would actually just disappear. There wouldn't be no sun there no more. And then after a while, it just bust into light. And then it would like go out again. And the only thing you will see was the moon. And I remember, I said, is that the moon? I would tell it just like that, looking out the window. And that's where it was. You'll just see the sun just stop. They wouldn't even be there no more. Just the moon. And after a while, the sun would just bust out in flame. You'll see the sun. And it did that for a little while. And that's why I say that is not the sun that thing malfunction. This is some kind of program of energy. Because that sun, when it will be shining by the house, it will actually be burning my skin. And me and my sister both be just rubbing. I don't know what type of burn that is, but it was weird. And that would just be burning my skin. You could feel it from the inside of the house, and you could actually smell the shingles on the house melting. You can smell it inside the house. And so I said that is not the sun. There is some kind of program that's done malfunction. It must have ran out of gas or whatever, however they was making it run, but it ain't the real sun. But I tell you what, it's a weapon, and it'll burn you. I had got where at a certain time of the day I couldn't even go outside. I've been going outside all my life, but I got it when I was at that house. I got where I couldn't go outside. Even now, I feel something shining on me that is not right. I do know so many people have lights on their house, like that house right there. That lights down day and night, and it can't tell me there's not a direct energy light. All these people lights are not regular lights no more. They changing everything. They rewiring lights on the porches. They rewiring the street light. They rewiring everything because it's direct energy. Direct energy. So why would humans create something that's against them? I mean, really. You see all these towers that they putting up. We don't need no more 5G and 5 this and 6G and 7G, 8G. They're going to keep around. You're going to have a 10G and everybody going to be smoke. Going to be ashes. We all gonna be ashes. They ain't even have to bury us. Cause we just gonna be ashes. And everybody just sitting back giving the government all this power. And they killing us. And everybody love Obama so much. Obama is the pure devil. He the devil. He don't care nothing about black folks. And black people just love him to death. He don't even like you. When these white cops was killing your sons, Obama was the president. What did he say in the to stand up for the black man? Not one word did he say. And that, I mean, it was like the new thing to kill the black man. The police to kill the black man. It was a white was it a white judge or something that started saying something in South Carolina or Georgia or somewhere in the South, where the police killed the man, shot him in the back. Obama ain't said nothing. But when the black man started killing the white polices, he said they were the enemy. Now he said something then. But as long as the black man was being murdered, when you got a black man down on the ground, putting handcuffs on him, but when he get up, he in the body bag. And the only thing he was doing was selling cigarettes. I mean, really. His life won't worth no more than that. It just started a young teenage boy can't even go to the store to buy him some candy and something to drink. There's some citizen following him because he prejudiced. And he think just because a black boy with a hoodie on is up to trouble, but he going to the store to buy him something to munch on. And he attacking the boy, following the boy. And he killing. First of all, he had no business even following that boy. Second of all, he had no business even approaching him. And why has he got a gun? Because he meant to kill somebody that night. It just happened to be, almost said his name. But anyway, he's somebody's child, somebody's son. And if it hadn't been him, it could have been somebody else. Because he walking around with a blank gun. It could have been a little girl walking to the store. And he thinking she up to no good. Because they feel black people, they still feel we ain't worth nothing. There was a video that I saw that a man, he actually said that we not worth living. But they don't put all the crap that they do. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not a prejudiced person. But when you coming against the race that I'm from, it's time for me to talk. Because we not the only people that cut the food. We not the only people that fights and kill one another. We just the one that the media put out there. I done worked at some places with it, and I know that we ain't the only one that'll cut the food. They get that fire water in them. They worse than we are. I done work and seen it firsthand. And like I said, I'm not trying to be mean to our white people or Indian people or Chinese people, But we not the only one that'll cut the food. Everybody got something in their race. It's in all of us. But we the one that everybody seem to have a problem with. I mean, every single race on this earth have a problem with the black man. Y'all come from the black man. Show me 2 white people that can create a black man. Show me 2 Chinese that can create a black man. But I can show you 2 black people that can create a white person. I can show you 2 black people that can create Chinese. Because you got them Africans with them little chunky eyes. That's where Chinese, the Orientals come from them. But through the years, their skin got bright. Got light, rather. Because you had them people coming from out the north and start mingling with the other people and start whitening up the black. Now I'm just gonna, that's just me. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around with words. I'm just gonna tell the truth because it's time. It's time that we stop being lied to, and let our history be just defiled. Like we the worst people. We not the worst people. Some of the most greatest things has come from black people. And we not all the same. All black people are not all the same. All black people didn't come from Ham. So you got Shem and you got Japheth. Them were 3 brothers with the same mom and the same daddy. So how are you going to have white people come from one person or to be a white person? It ain't going to work. Now you got some black people who are albinos. They don't have melanin, but they still black. Still black. Two dark-skinned black people can have a albino with pure white skin. They skin whiter than the white people. Got blonde hair and blue eyes. I was born with blue eyes. They turned brown as I got older. They changed colors. I looked it like a white child. Thank God I got a little bit. I ain't get a whole lot of melanin, but I got a little tinge. I like who I am. I like being from the black race. Sometimes I get pissed off with them. I do, especially when they just dumb and being a part of this gang stock where you want to destroy somebody else's life because of lies. You helping them destroy us because they're not going to just stop at us. They're going to get you too. You keep believing the lies of Satan and Satan's seed. Because these people got demons. Okay. I done been on here too long. Whole 30 minutes ago, I said I won't get off. All right. I just got a lot. There's just a lot in me. Just so much in me. Okay. Bye.